Happy Thumbs Gaming. Big show.
Hey everybody, it's Brian with Happy Thumbs Gaming. Today we've got another LEGO Marvel Avengers video for you. This one happens to be some more downloadable content. The classic Black Panther free play. That's right, we're going to go ahead and get all of those collectibles, including all 10 of the mini kits, and we're going to get a chance to freely, and we're going to get those other 2 gold bricks that we did not pick up on our first playthrough in our story walkthrough. So we do pick up a bonus trophy achievement called the Most Dangerous Man Alive, and that's simply for getting all 10 of those mini kits. So you can see here we are in our familiar starting point with our familiar heroes. We're going to go ahead and click Go to Space. And as you might remember, the classic Black Panther level is just right off to the right, just a lazily little lean to the right there. We're going to go ahead and choose free play. And, of course, you can choose whichever area you want to start with, but we recommend starting with Part A because that's where the first 7 mini-kits are. So we're going to go ahead and select that and woo to the who. Keep in mind this video has been sped up just ever so slightly, and we have also removed all of the cutscenes too. So if you're looking for the story mode stuff, you want to, maybe you're stuck at a certain spot and I don't cover that in the free play, go ahead and check out our story video. But meanwhile, we're going to go ahead and throw our hammer down because it's hammer time. And we're going to take out all these bad guys just to kind of clear a path. And then we're going to head over to the far left-hand side of the area. Now, we kind of looked around there when we were playing in our story mode, but we didn't destroy everything over here. And as it turns out, this giant rock that I'm smashing in the back here, it's actually part of a electric panel. And we're going to go ahead and smash everything in the area to find the remaining bricks needed to go ahead and build that up. And once we do it, we're going to go ahead and charge up Thor's hammer. Whoa. Got a little excited there. Not yet, Thor. Not yet. We're going to go ahead and build up the old shock panel there. And, of course, we're going to go ahead and pump it up with Thor and his electric ability. Once we charge it all the way up, we see it does this little teleport. Oh, look out, Hawkeye. Oh, no. Watch that next step. It's a doozy. But, hey, if you weren't a Hawkeye and you didn't get sucked into oblivion there, we're going to go ahead and grab that mini kit and move along here. So choose your favorite character with the digging ability and go ahead and uncover some bricks that were bouncing around that actually can be built up into a little push lever here. We're going to push that all the way back, and it actually moves the first of 2 paws. That's right. We've got these giant panther paws up here, and we got to move them out of the way. And we're going to go ahead and move the second one by destroying the flag hanging on the left side there and rebuilding those bricks into the second push switch. We push that one back, and look at that. It actually reveals a cracked strong wall there. So we're going to go ahead and take a character with some mighty might power, and I think Black Panther is going to do just fine. Hawkeye, no, probably not going to do it there, buddy. You didn't eat your Wheaties this morning. But, oh, look at that. We've revealed a techno panel. And, oh, a Minikit 2 notation has popped up. That's a good sign, huh? And, all right, we're going to go ahead and use the techno panel. Now, you might remember this from the story version, too, if you watched. But there are 3 different colors here. Kind of, I don't know if this is homage to the LEGO Dimensions series, because the portal had the 3 colors that were very similar to this. Or, you know, it may just be 3 colors they chose. But we're going to go ahead and select all 3 of the colors and get all of them unlocked. I don't think that second one does a thing for us. We're going to go ahead and not worry about that. But the blue, or excuse me, the yellow and the purple, or the orange and the purple, whichever way you want to look at it, are the most important ones. And the orange one reveals that mini kit, which we still have yet to grab. And I get a little excited here, too, because I know that there is a mini kit floating above us. So I switch to a character with the flying ability, and I take a peek at that. But then I remember, oh, air brakes. Wait, we got to go finish up that other mini kit first. So we go ahead and get mini kit number 2, and then we jump up in the air, and look at that. Booyakashow! 3 mini kits already ready to go. I'm already ready, buddy. All right, so we have pulled down a lever here, and we have switched the fans, which is kind of a good thing, but it's also a bad thing because I forgot something. We got to go back here, and you might have noticed these black or cosmic bricks glowing over here on the left-hand side of the area. We're going to go ahead and switch to Ultimate Ultron, which took me a second to find. With all these new characters from the DLC, it shifted everybody else around, and it's like starting all over again, if I'm being honest. So bear with me if it takes me a second or two to find a certain character. Oh, and look at that. I tried to fly up, and around, and nope, no such luck. He got his mind blown, literally. All right, so we've got the second of 3 cosmic bricks just to the right of the fans here. And I had a little bit of trouble. I'm not sure what happened. Like, I think the fan kicked on there, and it somehow, I don't know, aggravated my attempt to shake it up. But we got it nonetheless. And the third one is right there. You can see the camera's kind of swinging around and going, hey, it's over here, buddy. Actually, it was showing us where we need to go for the story, but it also worked out that it showed us where the third and final cosmic tower is. So we shook it up and we got that mini kit, and we can move along now. Actually, what we're going to do is do some story bits here. We're going to smash those bricks on the bridge, which actually reveals some bouncing bricks that we can build up into some sockets up on the wall. But we're going to head over to the left and melt this gold statue with our heat ray. And look at that, it actually has revealed a little spot that requires a character with the digging ability. So we're going to go ahead and go back to the old Black Panther, and look at that. He digs it up and grabs that mini kit. And another side note, he's also a strong character, so he can smash that wall in the back. And we'll go ahead and build up those bouncing bricks, and then, oh, yeah, that's right. We need to fill those sockets if we want to spin to win to get across the ledge, or we could simply use a flying character to get up there, and we're going to do that here in a second. Now, I started to go and select the Scarlet Witch because she has telekinesis, which we actually need right now. But turns out we need to fly and get up a little bit higher, so we switch to the Vision, who also has telekinetic abilities. And we get up on this high left ledge, and ooh, look at that, speaking of spin to win. And look at that big old, look at that pyramid in the back, that's pretty awesome. All right, the Minikit eventually shows up there. As you might have noticed, it took a second, and this video is even slightly sped up, so don't worry if it doesn't show up right away. It will, I promise. Well, I guess I shouldn't promise, because sometimes this game does do weird things. But anyhow, we flew over to the ledge where the little drain was. We spun the drain around, and now all the water has ceased to float down. And look at that, it actually has revealed another digging spot. So before moving on, though, whoops, you gotta stay kind of close because there is an Avengers scan point that all of a sudden starts glistening up here. So we're gonna go ahead and access that again with the Vision. There are plenty of characters who can do this as well, but the Vision works out well because he flies as well as has the capabilities. Now, it isn't really that obvious, if I'm being honest, but turns out you need to switch to Hawkeye to shatter this glass with your sonar arrows, and look at that, it reveals a mini kit. So you couldn't even see that bad boy flashing inside, at least I couldn't. There was just a little bit of a glimmer that didn't seem to be there before. So thanks to Doug and his hard work with his trophy achievement guide work and his listing on our website there, I was actually already knew what to go and do, so that worked out. But even knowing what to do, it was still kind of unclear because it wasn't super shiny and flashing and going, hey, look at me. But, all right, you probably remember this puzzle. All you got to do is connect the dots, la, la, la. And you simply just need to get the power from that upper left icon and weasel it all the way down and around to the Thundercats. Thundercats, Thundercats, oh! That's what it reminds me of. And look at that. Wow, 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 wow. It's like Pac-Man. Wow, 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 wow. Pew, 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 pew. Oh, look at that. We've got it. It brings in the train. We're going to go ahead and ride the train to the next part, man. And again, all cutscenes have been removed. There was one right here, and we said bye, or as we like to say, to the cutscene. And here we are in the next little area here. If you advance at all, you actually trigger the cutscene, or it's kind of a cinematic scene, where you have to see the Black Knight, or the Dark Knight, which, no, it's the Black Knight. Yeah, I had it right the first time. But so we're going to go ahead and switch to a character that can put out fires. Now, Loki can, he can spray them out. We've got a couple of people with shields. And regardless of who you choose, go ahead and put the fires out and use a strong character to smash through that cracked wall on the left side and collect your minikit. Now, as I mentioned, as you advance forward, it brings on the little scene here with the Black Knight. And he shows up on his faithful steed there, but we're going to go ahead and switch on over to a character with the silver brick breaking ability, and we're going to go ahead and destroy that silver piece, helping Stan not go anywhere. So I said that kind of weird. Preventing Stan from going anywhere. We helped him by destroying it, and Excelsior, he says, and he takes off, and I guess he just leaves all these bad guys for us, which is a shame too, because he is a pretty awesome character in this game. You know, I kind of forget he's got the digging capability. He's got like a Hulkbuster suit. He's got all sorts of stuff. But oh, I'm talking over myself, and I should be talking about these flags here. So on either side of this fight battle area here, there are boxes. So there's one on the left and one on the right. Go ahead and smash both of those and rebuild those up into, again, they look like Thundercat flags, but it is the Black Panther. So we're going to get 2 of those there. And as you can see in the notation there, there's 3 of 5 listed, but we're having a hard time getting to it because, to be honest with you, it was a little confusing on where they put it. And Dougie wrote it pretty good. Like, once I found it, it was like, oh, yeah, that totally makes sense. But sometimes, you know, I just don't make much sense out of stuff. So here we go. It's actually in the front right side of the area, and you might have noticed that when you were freeing Mr. Lee, but we'll go ahead and smash that 3rd box and rebuild it up into a flag there. Now, we're going to go ahead and skip ahead, or I guess suggest that you skip ahead, because there's probably roughly 3 minutes of battle here, because I was more focused on getting these Minikit pieces, the flags, and freeing Lee, of course, that I didn't actually attack the Black Knight, and so it takes me a little bit longer to battle him because I didn't take any health off of him. So he sends out his minions, I think 2 extra times than it should have taken me, so my bad on that, but thank goodness we've got those quick links. And of course, it's Minikit 9 piece number 4 that you're after if you're looking for those quick links. Yeah, we've got all 5 of the time frames for Minikit 9 should all be listed down there as well too. So, hey, if you're not familiar with those quick links, I suggest you get familiar with them right now and save yourself some time. Otherwise, hang out. Let's go ahead and give these guys some serious dance lessons, huh? Cha, 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 cha. That's right, cha, cha, just a little bit as it grooves. All right, I was busting out with some old school there. Anyhow, oh, look at that. Spin to win, buddy. Spin to win. And he makes his way all the way to the front. And I definitely feel that it's better to just get in his way because he'll actually stop spinning and his sword will get caught up a lot sooner than letting him spin all the way to the front like I did. But, all right, 1 heart left. But unfortunately, he sends 10 more bad guys. And we'll go ahead and, you know, we give these guys the attention they deserve here, too, with some rockets. That's right. Oh, and I even got one for the Mr. Bad Guy in the background. You see that little trailer, the little heat seeker in the back? All right, the last 4 of those bad guys have been removed. We're going to go ahead and run up to the Black Knight and let him attack us. Psych, we're going to let him go all the way to the front again and waste some more time. Unfortunately, we did waste a little time in that battle, but we finally get him knocking back into that electric field, and now we can run up and actually smash the shrubbery around the base of the mouth here. And on the right-hand side, you'll notice some glowing bits. We're going to go ahead and stand on a switch, which lifts up one of the sockets on the right, which we'll go ahead and fill here in a second. Giggity. And anyways, we got, let's see here. Whoops, forgot. Whoop. Button happy. Let's go ahead and switch characters here, Brian. All right, we're going to switch to Hawkeye because we know he can fill them sockets. All right. And, okay, here we go. We got 1, 2, 3 sockets filled. All right, we're spin to win all the way up. And look at that. I totally miss it, but the game recognizes it as me pulling it down. Kind of a weird moment there for me. And then look over here. I can't for the life of me get this one either. It's like totally weird. I'm standing on it. I'm jumping on. Oh, finally I get it. Open that mouth. Hopefully you brushed your teeth. And, ooh, I'm not sure he did. It's a little hazy, and there's a dude in there. The claw. All right, we're going to go ahead and switch to a character that not only has the flying ability, but also telekinesis. Flying isn't really a necessity, but you'll see why we fly here in a minute. But, all right, back to business here. We got 2 more of these flags we got to smash and build. So on the left-hand side, we're going to find some boxes. We're going to smash them up, and guess what? Build them up into flag number 4, and as you might have guessed, on the far right side, another set of boxes that can be smashed and rebuilt into the 5th and final piece for that Minikit number 9. And all right, number 10, finally, right here, we've got 2 statues, one on either side of the battle here. Go ahead and use telekinesis to flip them around, and then go ahead and use one character to stand on one. Switch to your other character and go stand on the other, and watch the Minikit just fall from the sky, and look at that. Booyakashow, all collectibles are officially yours. I am pretty sure you probably have no chance of not having the True Avenger requirement by now. So you've got everything, and I'm sure you freed Lee because he was back there. And if you didn't, use the quick link down below to go back and freely. I know it doesn't have like a trophy or achievement related to it, and there's really no anything extra awesome or anything, but it does give you the gold brick, and I guess it allows you to 100% the level. So, all right, we have sped this up quite a bit more because, hey, why not? There's not anything essential here. We're just doing some teeth smashing here. I don't think the old Tooth Fairy is going to be happy with us because we are doing some rearrange. I guess the dentist would be, though. The dentist will be super happy. Oh, yeah, we ran into this little weird glitch, too. He does that a couple of times where he, like, seems to get stuck on the stairs there. Like, he can't quite make it all the way up or something. I'm not sure what his deal is. He's falling and he can't get up. I guess he's running and he can't get up because he didn't really fall. Well, I guess being technical, I did knock him on his tuchus a minute ago. But speaking of which, let's go ahead and do that again. There's going to be a series of these little battles where we play tug of war, and every time if you press that button rapidly, you should win that battle. And he's going to cower off and run and call in a bunch of more of his minions 3 or 4 times before you actually get that final blow that drops him and takes you to the final cutscene, which, again, we have removed, which will then take us to that final totals page. So we like that totals page. Oh, look at that. We're down to 1 heart. Oh, and he's doing his little funny little run thing here. And look, he's even got time to, like, fend off my shots. Like, he's all, oh, don't bother me with your little pew-pews. But, all right, so, again, fly around. Might be a little easier to dodge these little icicles that fall from the sky, which, let's do some investigating. Where are these guys coming from? They're just appearing out of the sky. That's kind of weird. But, all right, he, 3rd time's the charm. You know the rule of 3, people. He tries to drop 3 on our heads. We avoid all 3, and, oh, we got a little close-up here. He thinks he's got us now. We've taken all those hearts off, and he's going to finally get us now, right? Nope. My button pressing is faster than yours. Booyakashow! The most dangerous man alive. That's right. The classic Black Panther DLC free play level is now complete. And, of course, boy, you know, I really wish we could do something with all them studs. I mean, that's a ridiculous amount of studs. And speaking of which, we did get that True Avenger in our story mode. And, ooh, freely. We did get a chance to free Mr. Stan Lee. And luckily for us, we grabbed all 10 of those mini kits that'll build up a page. Oh, as you probably guessed, it's the Black Panther. And okay, as promised, we got the last 2 gold bricks, 1 for getting all the mini kits, and of course 1 for freeing Lee. And that continue button means only one thing, that's going to take us to the next screen, which of course only means one thing too, right? You know what that is? Whoops, I guess there's a little bit extra there for you. That we won't charge you anything for that. Normally that'd cost you extra, but we'll let that slide. All right, that's going to wrap it up for LEGO Avengers DLC Classic Black Panther Free Play, where we got the Most Dangerous Man Alive trophy achievement. If you guys have any questions or comments, or maybe you have a suggestion for us, maybe you want to see a different game altogether, go ahead and stop by and let us know on any of our social pages, which are all linked below, but head on over to Facebook, Twitter, or simply comment, vote, subscribe down below. And of course, HappyThumbsGaming.com is available for your viewing pleasure as well. In fact, it's the home of our trophy achievement guides, which not only have textual descriptions, but they also have some pictures, or often have pictures, and they always have our videos. So it's kind of like one-stop shopping. If you're looking for something specific for a game, I would definitely look to see if we have a trophy achievement guide for it, because a lot of information is posted there. And yeah, thanks to Dougie, that is. I don't do any of that stuff. That's all Doug's job. So anyhow, thanks, Dougie. As for me, that's going to do it for now. As always, until next time. I won't lie, I'm out of breath. That was a lot of talking in a short amount of time, and sometimes I amaze myself, and I know sometimes I annoy some of you guys too. Thank goodness there's that mute button. All right, that's it. Get out of here. Get out of here, kid. You bother me. See ya.